Okay, let's do another one of these. It's another one of the old Lidl ones, the old Lidl um, Oktoberfest beers, and this one's called Wildbrau, or Wildbrau, or whatever how you want to pronounce it. It's a Kirtabeer. So it's Wildbrau Kirtabeer, and there's a lot of German on it. Gebraut nach dem Bayerischen, something else, yeah. Since 1516. So they've been brewing it since 1516 by the looks of it. And let's see what it says there. It says, yeah, some other stuff. It's times like this I wish I spoke more German, but it's an Oktoberfest beer. It's brewed in Germany. They've been brewing it since 1516, which, as far as I'm concerned, is plenty long enough. And let's see. And oh God, it's not the easiest to read this. Yeah, I don't even know whereabouts in Germany. I'm not even going to pretend. I don't even know whereabouts in Germany it is. Probably in Bavaria somewhere, but who knows? Let's get it cracked open. Wildbrau Kirtabeer. So here we go. Let's get pouring and let's have a see. So a slightly darker pour, looking more like a Keller beer. So we've got a darker pour there. Reasonable head, well, one or two finger there, and it's kind of like a orangey browny colour there. So let's put that over there. Let's pop the bottle there. So yeah, it looks a little bit different. This looks quite dark. So it's kind of like a dark amber colour, bit of brown. Let's get a nose on it. So malty. A little bit metallic in the smell, I hasten to say. It's a bit of orange in the smell as well, a little bit of orange. It's quite malty. It's that head's dissipating quite quickly. It's not as bubbly as the last one was. Yeah, like a bit coppery in the smell. And a little bit of, I say, quite bittery. It smells like a bitter, really. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. So quite caramelly on the flavour there. Not as flavourful as the last one. It is very pleasant though. It tastes a bit like a bitter, but in a nice way, like a really good bitter. But it's smoother and fruitier than a bitter. Certainly sweeter than a bitter. It's kind of like sweet. It's caramelly. It's malty. It's rustic. It's not massively carbonated. It's quite smooth. In fact, it's very smooth. It's a very pleasant drink, actually. It's a very pleasant drink. It's got a decent amount of flavour. It's 5.7% ABV, so you know that's, I'd say, pretty decent. It's got a little bit of like wheaty taste to it as well, almost like a Weizen, but obviously it's very clear. But it's nice. It's nice that these beers that we've got for this Oktoberfest, and generally in Oktoberfest beers as well, in general they're quite different. A lot of the time you can get sometimes that there's some that are very pale and not too strong, so you can get sometimes at about 5.2 to 5.4%, and they're quite pale and they're very refreshing and they're very kind of smooth and grassy and lemony and what you expect from those kind of lagers. And then you can also get ones that are more full-bodied, and you can get ones that are up to 6.4%. You can get some that are like very strong lagers, so still got that lager character to it, but it's quite strong in that lager. It just has a lot of that full-on lager flavour. And then you get these other ones that are very deep in flavour, and they're a bit stronger, and they taste almost like an ESB, but with a little bit more of that, with the kind of, the kind of malt you get for lager. And that lager characteristic is very pleasant, to be honest. But I like the fact that these Oktoberfest beers are very different. And I know that the box has a Schneiderweiss one, which is basically a Weizenbier, which was also, I've already drank that one, unfortunately, so I won't be reviewing it. But yeah, yeah. So far I've been impressed with these beers. Let's give this one a rating. So this one, very much like the last one, really. I think it's similar. It's of a similar ilk, I think. I'm not as enamoured with the nose, but the taste. Yeah, the taste is definitely there. So for that reason, I'm going to give this one a B+ again. I'm going to give it another B+. And same price as the other one, value. So for value, I'm going to give this one a B+ as well. So there you go, B+ for quality, B+ for value. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.